Oh man, let's go. Actually made this beat. I don't know. I'll probably tell everyone every single time, like, yeah, I made this beat.
Nah, that's
This
hard,
might be,
bro.
yeah, but no one rapped on it, so
It's never too late.
it makes me mad every single time. But yeah, yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Ex Nihilo podcast. This is our third episode, and we have a special guest. He'll let me play the guest song, and he can go ahead and introduce himself.
Yo, what's up? My name is Heza. Super happy to be here. Appreciate you having me on the show, man.
Yeah, definitely. So, I think I remember I was looking for a male actor or like male model when I had reached out to you originally, and I was just building like a deck of like female and male models. That shoot never ended up happening yet. I'm still actually waiting on it. So, I think maybe sometime next year I'll probably hit you up again and see if you want to do the role. But yeah, man, you said your name is Heza, correct?
Yes.
Right. So tell us a little bit about you, maybe just your journey of how you even got into just like male modeling. Because from what I know is like, it's really hard finding male models. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, sometimes I'll just put male models and then I'll put male models in San Diego. That hashtag does not really exist.
Yeah.
It's very bad. So I think you have to go through LA male model to be able to try to even find male models. So how did you get into it?
So I told you originally, well, I just had a small discussion with my friend earlier about how I'm from Kansas City. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. For those of you who don't know, not Kansas. Everybody mixes it up out here.
Yeah.
But I always said that I wanted to be an entertainer when I was a little kid. Probably started when I was 13 years old. And then
Was there like any specific movie that you were like watching and you were just like, you know what, I want to be a male entertainer, or like,
bro, it was everything. Me and my dad used to go to the movies every Friday. Like, I tell him, hey, like, I want to go see. It started with Scary Movie. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
Marlon Wayans, Sean Wayans. It started with those, and then every week we would go see a new movie, and he would just, no matter what it was, he'd take me to go see it, and I built a love for it, and we used to do it together. It was a way we bonded, and I think into adulthood it kind of transferred, and I think that's why I started to want to be an actor. But modeling came with it. I had a lot of opportunities arise in Kansas City, but
yeah.
right before COVID, I started meeting different people in the industry, started making connections, and I got signed. Right?
Oh, okay.
I got signed to a modeling agency. And then that next year, I moved here. So everything I had built in Kansas City, I had to uproot and then start all over. Which,
Damn.
luckily, I met people like you. I've met a few photographers and agencies, but I don't feel like I've solidified anything that I was imagining out here yet. I'm still working towards that.
For sure.
But I've met great people and I've had great opportunities as far as like just commercials. I've been in a few films. Like, it's on the up and up.
Yeah.
You know? That's the main thing.
Yeah, for sure. Man, that's really cool. How did you know like you wanted to be a male like model? Like, were you already like buff, or like were you like, were you not like super strong, where you're like bigger or skinnier, and you were like, you know what, I'm gonna be a male model, I gotta start working out and shit, like
I'm gonna be real. I was super skinny until last year. Actually, April of this year, I put on 20 pounds.
Okay, we're gonna need a before and after. Yeah,
I
we're
got
gonna
you.
need that. Yeah,
I got you. I'll send that your way.
all right.
It started with that, but also I was really shy. Actually, in Kansas City, I have my best friend. His name's Axel. This is actually his clothing brand, God Complex Clothing.
All right.
He helped me mold me into a man that could venture out and do many things, because he helped me with my vocabulary, conversation skills. I wouldn't be able to have this conversation with you if it wasn't for what he's taught me.
Damn.
So, yeah. So with that, I was really shy. I kind of came out of my shell, and I knew that if I wanted to get into this industry, this is the strength I would have to have. So
yeah,
I think that's where it started, honestly.
Oh, that's crazy. I would never imagine, and you said it was like a year ago. You were like pretty shy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I would have met you a year ago, this conversation, especially in front of a camera and a microphone, wouldn't have happened, man.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What were you like in high school then? Like, who did you hang out with? Like, I don't know, did you like play any sports or anything? Or like, if you guys played like a little bit of sports, would you be the first guy to get picked? Or What
Um,
was that like?
I was never. I mean, I was athletic, but I was always the slowest dude. I ran track. I
Okay.
was never good at basketball. I didn't make the high school team. I played in middle school. First year, I had 0 points.
Okay.
Second year, I think I had 21 points. Like,
Damn.
yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't great. That's changed now. I can actually
Yeah.
hoop,
Oh,
but
let's go.
yeah, but track though, I was never the fastest guy. It was kind of just like something an after school activity for me to do.
Hmm.
I like to be in different groups after school. I had a YouTube channel in high school. I used to
Uh-huh.
jerk. I don't know if you
Oh,
remember that. Yeah, bro.
damn.
I deleted all that shit because I did not
Oh,
want that
come
ever,
on.
bro.
You did completely deleted it, or is it on under like where people can't see it, but you still
I
have it?
literally hid it from myself. Like I tried to find it. I
Damn.
tried to find it 2 months ago, and
It's gone.
yeah,
Damn, bro.
my whole life is recorded, bro.
Okay, for
From
sure.
like I want to say 13 until now, my whole life is on camera.
Yeah, were you trying? So you were trying to be like a vlogger,
Yeah,
YouTuber?
bro.
Damn.
Yeah, my
Hey, it might
mom.
still happen. You still got time, you know?
I still
I'm
got
trying to do the
time,
same shit.
bro.
I want to get this free money. Let's go. I need that, bro. I need that passive income, man. I need it.
I agree, man. We're all working on it.
Yeah, definitely. So, man, so okay, so how did you meet this? I guess was he like a personal trainer or like how'd you meet this guy?
My best friend.
Yeah.
So I used to do security at this club in Kansas City. It's called the Voodoo Lounge. It's inside Harris Casino.
Uh-huh.
They have a lot of performing artists come through, and this guy was a bartender when I first met him. And I just remember I saw him and he had this like confidence about him, and it used to piss me off. I was like, bro, this dude's not even attractive. Like, why? Like, why is he so confident like this? And I remember having a
Yeah.
conversation with him later on. And he was like, bro, like it stemmed from my childhood. I was never confident. I was never that guy. I was a geek in high school.
Uh-huh.
And each day I tried to get better. I started reading books. I picked up after people who were actually there's a talk show host that women love. I can't remember his name, but he's very good at flirting. And he used
Uh-huh.
to send me videos like, this is how you flirt with a woman safely to make sure
Uh-huh.
nobody's uncomfortable and you're on the same page.
Okay.
So it became studying
Yeah.
at one point. And
He sounds like a great guy.
bro,
What's his name?
his name's Axel.
Axel, right?
Axel
Right.
Lyken. That's my boy.
All right. Yeah. Shout out to him,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely. So one day I had a conversation with him, and he was just telling me like everything in his life that he wasn't really proud of, he kind of
Mhm.
did what he could to change. So for me, I had a gap when I was a kid,
Uh-huh.
and then at 22 years old, he told me about Smile Direct Club. This is not sponsored.
Uh-huh.
I got my teeth, pushed together and everything, and now I feel a lot better about my smile just because
Yeah.
I took the steps to make that journey happen.
Yeah.
And that conversation changed my life.
Damn. Yeah. No crooked smile like J.
No
Cole?
crooked
No.
smile, man.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's why I still got mine. That's why I thought about the song so quick, because I still got like my teeth a little jacked up, just a little bit, but
Bro, not at all. Not
it's
at all.
cool.
Let me say this. Not at all, bro. And women love you for who you are, dog. Like that shit, man. It was
Yeah.
honestly, it's not even something that I should have thought secondly about.
Uh-huh.
But at the time I knew what it meant to me. And that's
Yeah.
all. That's the reason I did it.
No, for sure, for sure. I feel that. Man, so like, were you able to like before? I mean, this is just like a random question. I'm just curious. Would you ever like approach girls before like the Axel? I guess like what would you gonna call it? The transformation or no?
Nah, we were just talking about this yesterday. I call him, we try and like check in. He actually taught me how to DJ.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
what else did he teach you,
Bro.
man? He's teaching you everything. Let's
Bro.
go.
That's my dog, man. I can't say enough about him. So we were talking yesterday. When he met me, we would go to the club. We would obviously try and pick up chicks or whatever the case. And he'd be like, hey, man, I just need you to be my wingman. You ain't even got to say nothing. I'll talk. You sit back. And I wouldn't even do that. Like, I'd be too scared to. So now, years of training. I actually met somebody a few weeks ago. We don't talk anymore. It didn't work out. But
Oh, damn.
it's a perfect example. I went up to her, told her how I felt. I was like, hey, I'm really interested in taking you out. It didn't go this way, but
Yeah.
we talked, ended up taking her out on a date. Everything was great.
What kind of girls do you like?
Good girls.
Good girls. All right. Hey, that's a good thing, man. I'm married, so I'm good.
You're lucky, bro.
Yeah.
You're so lucky. Bro, I tell people all the time, man, like I'm joking, but I'm tired of being in these streets, man.
Yeah.
I'm ready to settle down, dog.
Yeah. I feel that. Wait, how old are you?
I'm 28.
28. Oh, I'm 27, so
Okay, we in the
I'll be
same
28
ballpark.
next year. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Man, I need to bulk up like you, man. I want to look, when I'm 28, I want to look like you know?
I appreciate that, man. Hey, man, get in the gym with me. You know where we at. I got you, bro.
Yeah.
I promise. I
What
got
time
you.
do you go?
It changes. It changes. Sometimes I go after work. Sometimes I go in the morning. Me and my homeboy Marcin. Shout out Big Slim. We go to the gym every day.
Damn. So when you were mentioning track, I was in cross country like a long ass time ago.
Word.
Yeah, but I like running because I don't know. It's just I don't like lifting weights. Lifting weights is not my thing. Like I just rather run. So I was running like 3 miles probably like
Bro, what?
3 or 4 months ago. Yeah, I was trying to run 3 miles every other day, and
Cross country itself is like the hardest battle, but so
yeah.
rewarding at the same time.
Well, the craziest thing, I still had a gut when I was running like 9 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really completely lost it. So, um, but anywho,
It's a
um,
process, man.
yeah,
It's a process. I will say this. Have you been to PLNU, the campus?
yeah,
Bro, that is the most beautiful place to run ever. Like I know
yeah.
some people like Torrey Pines, but
Uh-huh.
just looking while you're on the track, looking at the water, I think that's an experience
Yeah.
a lot of people have to get a chance to see.
Yeah, we used to run through that before. When we were in cross country, I went to school in like High Tech High, which is like right down the hill.
Dude, I didn't know you were a native.
Yeah, born and raised. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
my bad. I didn't mention it. This is the first time we're meeting, so
Exactly.
we're getting all this stuff out. But yeah, man. Yes. So now you're DJing. So like, you start working out, then Axel taught you how to, or is teaching you how to
Yeah.
DJ, right?
Yeah, every day.
How long
is a
has he
process.
been doing it for?
He's been doing it I want to say 5 or 6 years.
Is he established at a certain club or?
Bro, he runs KC. Like not club wise. People say real DJs say what they want about wedding DJs, but
Uh-huh.
like that's where the money is, bro.
Yeah.
You can make racks off being a wedding DJ.
I don't
I
know
do
a lot
clubs.
about DJing, so.
So there's levels, just like any career.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people say that if you're not in the club, you're not a real DJ, or if you don't
Mhm.
use this equipment, you're not real. I tend to roll with what I feel is correct.
Yeah. What do you use? Like CD DJs or
I use a controller, man.
controller? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not finna fuck the club up that way. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I can still do what I need to do with
Yeah.
what I have. And I respect people who use that equipment, but it is heavy as shit.
Yeah.
And
It's a lot to carry.
bro, it's a lot to carry.
Yeah, ain't
man.
nobody want to carry all that shit.
Exactly.
That's almost like me if I'm trying to travel with my big ass speakers. Like, nah, that's too much work.
You know the deal. Like you being a content creator,
Yeah.
right? I'm sure you carry a camera if you want to get some specific shots, but you also
Yeah.
use your cell phone if you need something quick.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I think of it, man. Some
Yeah,
people
man.
don't, but
Yeah, definitely. So what? So did Axel mainly want to make you like DJ, or did you want to do it yourself?
he told me one night when he first showed me, he's like, "Hey, man," he calls it the decks. He's like, "You want
Uh-huh.
to hop on the decks?" I was like, "Yeah, man, shit, I'll give it a shot." I stayed on there for 5 hours,
Okay.
like just playing around. Like he would show me something, I'd be like, "Yeah, let me try it out. Let me try it out." He was like, "Bro, if you actually put some time in, like you can get really good at this."
Mhm.
I didn't believe him. He's always had more faith in me than I had in myself.
Yeah.
So every time I go to his house, we practice, and then I moved here, and he was like, "Yo, I really think that you should look into taking it more serious." I said, "Nah, man, I don't really want to play club music. I want to play what I want to play for people."
Yeah.
And DJing, you play for the crowd.
Yeah.
He's like, "Bro, I'm telling you right now, it'd be a very, very smart decision for you to do this." So he bought me a controller.
Uh-huh.
He loaned me the money to get a controller.
Damn.
Bro, solid ass
That's
dude.
real. Yeah.
And I've been DJing ever since. So each time, when I have trouble with something, I'll go to him for advice. He'll show me, we'll chop it up. Probably 30 minutes, I'll be set. But the amount of improvement I've made since I started this year and now is crazy.
Yeah. How's your transition game?
My transitions they're pretty fire.
Yeah, there was some random like TikToker that I was watching, and I was just watching him for his transitions. I was like, damn, this guy's dope.
Bro.
Like some people
yes.
go like crazy, and that shit takes time.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Really
it does.
takes time.
And you think like I'm sure with like editing and everything in your craft, like you think you know a lot, and then you see somebody else and they're like 10 times better than you. You're like,
Yeah, it's like, oh shit.
that's something to work towards.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So I guess how was that like transition between of you, or just like moving over from you said Missouri, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. How was that like? Did you drive here or did you just fly? Did you have a lot of stuff to bring with you
Bro.
or what would you say to someone that is thinking about moving to like California or Southern California?
That's a great question. Uh, so the transition itself was tough.
Mm-hmm.
We took a U-Haul from Kansas City. I drove with a friend out here to bring. I moved here with my sister
Uh-huh.
to bring all of our equipment out here, or our furnishings and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it took, I want to say 30 hours, just because you stop in
30
between.
hours.
Yeah, it's 24 hours to drive from, or 27 to drive from Kansas City here. But obviously you stop, you might take a nap or whatever
Yeah.
the case. So we got here, and I'm just super excited. I'm like, hey man, like I can't believe this really happened. I'm in the place everybody wants to be, and it was just a huge adjustment because Kansas City is so laid back, everything's so
Yeah.
chill, and then here it takes you like 5 minutes to find a parking spot at
Yeah.
Walmart, or if
Yeah.
you go to the beach, it may take you 15. Like that whole time adjustment was huge for me, and
Uh-huh.
also space.
Space.
Space is like,
How big was your old spot?
bro, I had a 1 bedroom. I was paying 1100.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice, dog.
Damn.
Yeah, like in a nice area. I could have gotten a garage for like $150 more, but I just wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, hardwood floors, brand new appliances, and my room was this big, bro.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah,
That's a big ass room.
bro, my room was this big, and a lot of apartments back home, like they kind of are the same. And then I moved out here, and then me and my sister got a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, and it was a nice place, but it's definitely a lot smaller.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
it's crazy out here, man.
yeah,
Charge you for everything.
everything. I would say my advice for somebody who's moving out here is, if you feel like it's time to do it, it's already too late.
Oh.
Nah, not in that way. Like
No. Yeah,
right,
like yeah.
right when you feel times are tough is when you should do it.
Yeah.
Just jump off. Just jump off. Just
Yeah.
make it happen. Because if you don't, then you're gonna say, "Oh man, like another year. I'm gonna wait until next year." Don't wait until next year. Make it
Yeah.
happen now.
Yeah. Definitely. Do you know anybody out here or I mean or
I've made some really good friends at my job. Right now,
Mhm.
I'm in Del Mar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool. Del Mar County. The people out there are different, but
Yeah.
I've made some great friends. I made some people who I would call family. My boy Rico, Marcin, obviously, Tyler. But other than them, everybody else. Actually, I got one more. Jaime.
Mhm.
He's cool. He's been like a brother to me out here. But
Yeah.
I'd say 4 people, which is I keep my circle tight. But other than that, man, everybody else I've met has kind of been like questionable. I'm gonna be like, to say
Well,
the
what's
least.
some weird shit that
Bro, I mean, you've been here
Yeah.
for a minute, so you said I can say anything?
Yeah, you can say
All right,
anything,
so
bro.
I do security, bro.
Okay.
I do
Yeah.
security at a nightclub, and then I DJ on the nights I don't do security. Bro, I've seen so much stuff, just like the conversations people will have with you, the things that they say. And then one thing I wasn't used to out here, is like the type of drugs they do.
Yeah.
Back home, it's just, weed. Obviously, like if you go to certain parts in the hood, there's meth. And,
Yeah.
but here it's cocaine.
Yeah.
Everybody's on cocaine, which no problem. But
Yeah. What's funny, yeah, I went to a show one time and I was actually doing video for an artist and we were like all the way like at the top at like the green room or whatever. And all the artists and their like guests were like there. And one girl just like came out of the blue and then she was like, "Oh, do you guys want to do cocaine?" I was like, "What the fuck?"
bro,
Like, even though like that's more normal out here, that was my first time like witnessing that in like 27 years. So I was just like,
are you
and it was so like
serious?
nonchalant. Yeah, I'm not like around people like that. I mean, mostly it's just like potheads. I ain't around like rich people like that. So but she was just like, "Oh, y'all want to do coke?" And I was like, "Oh, she crazy." I'm like,
Yeah,
"Nah, I ain't about
yeah.
that. Hell no."
I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. I think I've seen that almost every night for the past 6 months.
God damn.
Yeah, it's especially like the areas that are richer. Like, I think that's where they get their edge. It's just,
Yeah.
it's like their energy at night, man.
Yeah, I don't need none of that.
That's
Living in
what
the
I'm saying.
hood. I don't need that, man.
I agree.
But yeah, damn, that's crazy though. Like pretty often, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, how does that even like? I mean, I don't know a lot about drugs, so like, do they? Do you ever have to like stop them, even though like you're seeing them doing it? Like, do you have to stop them like later at the end of the night because they're like getting crazy? Is it mostly guys or girls? Like, I don't know.
It's both, man.
Okay.
And I've realized that it's not the people you expect them to be. It's the beautiful women.
Damn.
Yeah, like so so think of your favorite celebrity
Uh huh.
who's a woman or an influencer.
Uh huh. Probably
Those type
do.
of women. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Especially if they live in California. Man, it took me a minute cuz I was looking at interviews and stuff with just cuz I told you I want to be in the industry. And
Yeah.
then now that I am bumping shoulders with people like that and going to different events,
Mm-hmm.
you see it firsthand, bro. Like everybody has it on them.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. These people are bold.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I was gonna ask. So, what's like the main thing? Like, I guess you wanna get out of like coming like here in San Diego. Like, you said you wanted to be like entertainer, and so like, what steps are you trying to do to like be more like? I guess do you want to be like in films or
Man, I
what
want to do
specific?
everything.
Everything.
Yeah, so I told you right now, I'm an influencer. I still
Mm-hmm.
model. I was in a movie that released July of this year. I got to see myself on the big screen for the first time. It was an indie
Okay,
film, won several awards, and it was just
that's
dope
cool.
to be a part of it.
Yeah,
But I always told my friends back home, like, I'm gonna be on TV. I'm gonna be
yeah,
big. Like, I gotta make that happen. So it's that or bust. And for
yeah,
me, it's always been that. Just because, like, for one, that's what I'm here for. There's no other reason for me to be here, and in my opinion, and
yeah,
I got people depending on me.
yeah. That's real.
Yeah.
Do you have like little brothers, sisters?
I got an older brother. I'm the middle child. I got an older
Okay.
brother and a little brother. So those are my people. But more so, like my grandma, she's like, "Yo, I see these dudes on TV, and I'm wondering why you're not on the screen." Like my grandma said that for me
Oh
the
dang.
last like 5 years. She's like, "Yo, I was watching." She watches the soap operas,
Uh huh.
so she'll watch like Guiding Light, and she'll be like, "Yo, there's this guy who looks just like you. He looks like he's like 3 years older,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like you could be in that kind of role." And hearing that from my grandma was my rock. Like,
Yeah.
so I got to make it happen, man, each and every
Yeah.
day.
Do you ever go to like LA to like audition for stuff
So that's something
or what's the plans? Do you think you're gonna move out there?
I have been thinking about it.
You've been thinking about it.
I don't like LA though.
Why?
It's just too much, man.
Too much?
Every time I go out there, I feel like this cloud is like hanging over me. It's like a
Yeah.
I'm not big on auras, but I feel like I feel off.
Yeah.
And it's as soon as I get to LA. Irvine's cool. I thought about maybe going to Irvine, even though it's pricey.
Yeah.
And then I also thought about Long Beach, but I don't like either one of them.
Yeah. I mean, if you get like your socials up, that's all that really matters, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah,
Because some people, the way that sometimes deals end up going is they end up choosing the person that has the most followers,
yeah.
which is sad, but
It's
it's
true,
kind of
man.
the reality of just being in the industry.
Yeah.
So like it sucks. But yeah, man. Is there any specific roles you think you would like to play?
Obviously, I want to be an action,
You want to be in an action?
action film.
Yeah.
But I also kind of want to play in a horror movie.
Okay.
But I'm a chicken. Like I don't even watch horror movies. I
Yeah.
think the last one I saw was, if you want to count it as a horror movie, I saw Nope.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jordan Peele.
Yeah. I actually haven't seen it.
Gotta check it out.
I don't
Man.
go out to like watch a lot of movies. It's just kind of funny.
For real? Are you
Yeah.
not interested in them or what?
I don't know. I mean, right now I don't have like time for it.
Yeah, you're busy.
I just try to stay working, but I don't know. I don't watch a lot of. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't like catch my like eyes. I think most of the time I like watching things for ideas.
Yeah.
If it's just for like fun, or like if it has no like purpose, or like any sort of like altruism, I'm not really like into it. But that's just me.
For sure. I get it, man. Especially with like, I told you, time management out here is crucial. So
Yeah,
you're a busy man. It's kind of hard to even get a chance to step away from those things, especially if
yeah,
you're trying to be successful. Like,
yeah,
I get it.
yeah, man. What was I gonna ask? Um, what do you would tell people like? Do you also like try to eat properly when you like try gaining weight and stuff, or like?
I'm on a bulk right now, and I'm eating everything.
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 All right, that's good.
Yeah. Normally, so the reason that I wasn't really gaining weight before was because I was vegan for a minute. I went raw vegan for a little bit.
Damn.
Yeah, and then I detox. I try and detox twice a year.
Okay.
So like when I detox, it's like it's not no detox tea. It's not, oh, I'm gonna do it, smoothies. Like it's raw food. So fruits, veggies, not cooked at all.
Damn.
Like I'll try and do like 5 to 7 days. And that just cleans out your system. Like I'm consuming a lot of protein right now.
Yeah.
I'm not big on protein. It's just, yeah, man. It
Damn.
feels like almost like give and take.
Mm-hmm.
So you put all this time into the gym, eating, putting all this stuff in your body. I feel like later on you kind of gotta purge it out in a way.
Yeah.
And then the muscle stays, and you get rid of all the bull crap.
Yeah. I remember earlier you mentioned that you have like a few brand deals.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you like? How do you reach out to people, or like if there's people that like trying to be influencers, like
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
you gotta give people some game, you know?
Yeah. So there's this guy I saw on YouTube when I was in Kansas City. I think his name's Fresh Pepper. And he has this video, and he's like, hey, man, if you're trying to get brand partnerships or if you're trying to sign to an agency, this is the best way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And the videos, I can send it to you. That way you can link it.
Sure.
In the video, he talks about websites that you can go to, how to draft a letter to basically say, hey, like, I like your brand. I want to be, a partner.
Yeah.
But that's what it starts off with, is just like, if you don't have a following, especially, you kind of want to reach out to these smaller brands or even local ones and say, hey, I see that you have a product. I really rock with it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about me doing this? But go in with confidence.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're looking for. After a while, you get 2 or 3 under your belt. They're like, all right, he means business. He actually has some editing skill, or he knows how to, he looks good, because 90% of the time they want somebody attractive.
Yeah.
And after you do, 2 to 3, it's kind of like a resume or a portfolio. They see your work and they're like, all right, I think he's reliable. I'll give him a shot.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you want to mention what's some brands that like, did you go for like working out brands, or did you go for like
everything, man?
Everything.
So I'll list a few. The first one that I remember specifically is called Paint Your Own Canvas. And they believe in putting art on clothing. So they're based out of New York or New Jersey. They sent me a product. I shot a video for them. They sent me like this nice letter just saying, hey, thanks for working with me. But a perfect example, if you're in California, there's a watermelon citrus water fusion drink. I think it's called Mula, or it's something like Mela or something like that. I think it's called Mela. And I would reach out to them personally. They're really cool to work with. I had a chance to actually speak with them at an event I DJ'd at. They sent me some product, and they're just trying to grow. They just released. That's what you want to do. You meet with brands that have just released. They don't have a lot of traction behind them.
Yeah. Because
then you're not competing against 200,000 people writing them the same letter on the same day.
Yeah.
Personally meet with them if you can, and tell them what you're capable of.
Yeah. So you just shoot like most of your stuff right now with like an iPhone?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. What was your Instagram at? It was like at like almost 10K, no?
Yeah, I think I'm at 8 right now.
Let's go, man.
Bro.
Congrats. I've been trying to get to 1K for like forever. I've been stuck.
Bro, I don't want to say anything crucial, because obviously we're both trying to grow. Yeah. But it's so hard on Instagram.
It is, man.
It's so hard. It is. The algorithm.
But I'm sure being attractive helps,
Thank you, man. Thank you. I remember when I first got started, I was doing really well, and then my ex deleted my Instagram, bro.
Oh my God.
I got to like 5.5K in 2016. I would have probably been at 20K right now, bro. She deleted my shit.
What did you do to her?
I didn't do anything. We were in the middle of a breakup, and she was like,
She just deleted that shit. She's like, oh my God. Yeah. That sucks, man.
Yeah. I told her too, because I was like, yo, even if we don't work out, like, what this means for the next 5 years for me. Like, I have to start from the ground. She's like, I know. She actually said it. She never really apologized about shit. She's like, I was in the wrong. You're right. I was like, but that don't get me my shit back.
Yeah, fuck. So we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll come back. All right, guys, we just got back. I do have a random question. I do see what you're wearing.
Yes, sir.
Where'd you get your chain?
My
I love
chain.
chains, bro. Like I'm trying to get a $300 chain, but I'm too broke. But um,
Same, bro.
well, the thing is, I actually just bought a car, and I haven't told my wife. Well, I did tell my wife that I get the car, but the guy was like, "Well, you know what? Like you can take like $1,000." So I ended up depositing 6,500, and then he was like, "Oh, you can take $1,000 if you want." I'm like, "Oh, sure." But I'm probably gonna end up doing the responsible thing and paying off my credit card. But I do want to buy a $300 chain.
Bro, that's solid,
But
man.
where did you buy your chain?
This is from Gold Gods. You can get it
Gold
from
Gods.
Zoomies. They're normally like, have you been to Zoomies?
Zoomies,
Yeah,
like the store, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So when you walk in, typically it's to the left. There's like a little cage that has like earrings, watches,
Okay.
chains. Gold Gods is based out of Kansas City, so I gotta support.
Oh wow. See, I didn't even know.
Yeah, man.
I mostly ask because I do want to try to like shoot with someone, and I want to reach out to some brands and do that. I've been wanting to shoot for like a jewelry brand with just like a guy. So if you're
Bro,
down,
let's do it.
I'm down.
Bro, let's do
I'm
it,
trying to
man.
get some free chains, discounted
Yeah,
chains, anything,
yeah,
man.
man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We gotta rap about that. I got some ideas.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, I got the space, so
Sounds good.
there we go. Aside from that, I guess, what are some of your favorite actors or actresses, whichever one?
All of them?
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
Let's say top five.
top five. Top five, top five, top five. All right. So, number one, currently, Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
Just because ladies love him.
Mm-hmm.
I hear he's a great guy in general. And yeah, when I see myself, like, I low key think, I'm like, yo, like, he started around where I was at age wise
Uh-huh.
whenever he started in Fruitvale Station.
It's crazy how much that matters. Like when
Bro,
people are our age, like,
yes.
because then like if you look at someone that's younger, you get discouraged
Yeah.
so much.
Nah, man. So real quick, I don't mean to deter the
No,
situation.
go for it. Go for it.
There's these three guys I follow on Snapchat, and
Uh-huh.
I might take a step away from Instagram for a bit, just because I'm having that issue. I'm like comparing myself, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
One guy's named Aaron Matthews, another guy's called QCP, and then I forgot Sean Kennedy,
Mm-hmm.
and big dudes, in shape, have this big ass house in LA. I'm like, I wonder how old these guys are. They're 23, bro.
Oh God
Bro, the
damn.
life that we're like currently fighting to live, they're living right now.
Yeah.
What seems like effortless. I know they put a lot of time into
Yeah.
it, but I bring that up to say, like, regardless of where you feel you are in your life, that's where you're supposed to be, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, where else are you gonna be? Like, you know?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah.
But sometimes you gotta hear.
It's a harsh truth.
Yeah. No. I mean, like, what I mean is, you're here for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
Whether that's you're about to take off or the lesson
Yeah.
leading up to the takeoff, bro. As long as
Yeah.
you're vigilant in what you're doing, I feel like you gotta succeed.
Yeah.
Because I remember 6 years ago, I was having a conversation with my mom's best friend. He's always been like a mentor to me. And he was like, "Yeah, man, you're gonna figure everything out." And I was like, "Bro,
Mm-hmm.
how do you know that?
Yeah.
How do I know that I'm gonna figure everything out? I'm 22, 23 years old. There's no reason I shouldn't have an idea." He's like, "You're gonna figure everything out," and I did.
Yeah.
I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but four other actors would be Denzel Washington for the culture.
Yeah.
Um, that's hard. Women though, I really like Zendaya.
Zendaya.
You
Yeah.
familiar with her?
A little bit.
Bro, she's
Sounds
cold as
familiar.
fuck.
Yeah.
So she's in Euphoria. I didn't know much about her until I saw her in Euphoria and just like her
Okay.
range.
Actually, I haven't watched it before.
Bro, another great show. Another great show.
The one I have watched was Bel Air. I
Bel
like
Air.
that show a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty solid. I have heard nothing but good things about it. Actually, I think they just came out with season 2.
I think so. I don't remember if I watched it or not.
It's all right, man.
That's how crazy I'd be.
Hopefully you get some time to.
Yeah.
I think people in the comments are definitely gonna bring up Euphoria though. They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
bro, Euphoria is a good show.
Yeah.
2 more. I'm gonna try and give you one more, and then
All right, for sure.
I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I ain't got it.
No, that's cool, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's
Wait.
chill. Oh, oh.
Mekhi Phifer.
I don't know
Kai
what that
Pfeiffer.
is.
He's in the '90s. That was the man, bro. He was
Okay.
like,
Like Vin Diesel?
yeah, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like huge part of my childhood.
Okay. What movies was he in?
Kai Pfeiffer was in a movie called O. He was in. I can't even think. That's how long it's been, bro.
Yeah.
He's a legend though. And then like now, like I don't even think he's in the industry. I haven't seen him in a film in like 10 years.
Yeah.
But that's normally how it goes, man. Like
Yeah, man.
you know, you kind of get burnt out or you start a family, whatever the case.
Yeah. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, man. Is there anything like that you want to tell people before
Absolutely.
bounce? Any like
Absolutely.
tips?
For everybody who's trying to, start, whether it's influencing or modeling or whatever the case, I highly recommend if you're on Facebook. This is a life hack that I just didn't know about. If you're on Facebook, join your local groups for whatever city you're in. Modeling Kansas City, modeling Chicago, modeling New York, Miami, whatever the case. There's always a group for it, and typically you find great people like yourself. You know what I mean? That's how I found him. But also anybody in that group can typically tell you anything you need to do to progress forward. So
Yeah.
if that's what you're trying to do, make it happen,
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for this podcast, guys. I want to thank you so much for coming in, and yeah.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah, of course. Peace.